How's it going, guys? I'm back with some more Minecraft. This is my single-player world, not the Sunburn Islands. That's continuing, but I am continuing with my single-player world as well. So I've been working on this a little bit. One thing I did is I finished my wool factory, my sheep factory. As you can see, I finally found some cocoa beans, so I got my brown sheep in here. And then I got chests for every color. And then all the other sheep are up top. So that's done. I don't know why that's there. It could look better, but I'm okay with that. I mean, this is mostly a utility building anyway, so... And also, I had mentioned this before about the grass spreading. I think my inventory's full, yeah. Anyway, about the grass spreading from here underneath and then into here. I don't think that actually works. After I really got to thinking about it, I think that if there's an opaque block here, the grass won't spread. So it is going to be a possibility that they eat up all the grass and it won't spread. So far that hasn't happened and it hasn't really seemed like an issue. I think it grows back fast enough that it shouldn't be too big a deal. Yeah, as you can see here, none of them have eaten all the grass, but if worst comes to worst, I may just have to use my Silk Touch item here and throw some grass blocks in there. I just got my dyes up here. Whoops. And getting this many sheep was actually pretty easy. I don't think I spoke about... Shears are in here, by the way. I don't think I spoke about how I did all this, but basically with the animal breeding, all I had to do was, you know, breed a certain number. I have 10 of each color, and then I would just dye, well, I would get 2, and I would dye them both the color that I needed, and then when they would breed, they would produce a sheep that was the correct color, and then I would just go until I had 10 of them. So it's actually pretty easy process. I just started with plain white sheep, and it worked. So what do I want to do this episode? Well, I've been thinking about starting a new project, new building project. And this one's going to be a little bit more ambitious than some things I've done in the past. What I kind of want to do is finally get around to building that that gigantic minecart system that I've been thinking about for a while. And I really doubt that I have the resources that I need at this point. But I think what I'd like to do is start building it this episode. I've already picked out an area which unfortunately you can't see on this map, but if you look in the very top top right corner, that in the middle of the desert area in the top right corner, that's the third village that I found, and you can see that. Well, maybe you can't see it, but it's right over this way. And then on the map, slightly below that and to the right, or let's see, yeah, slightly below that actually is my wool factory. So it's going to be in this area. But let me go see if I can find the exact spot that I picked out. I sort of flattened everything out, taking myself a good amount of space. I don't think this was it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that's not it. Yeah, this is it over here. I wanted to build even though it would have made sense to build it, you know, in the center of all my stuff, I do plan to kind of extend outwards in the future, so I think having it on the very edge is actually a good idea because, you know, then if I decide to build out in this direction, it'll still be in range. Oh, do you see that? Yeah. So this is the spot I'd like to build it. I think I'm still off the map here. Yeah, just barely. I had a map in my my wool factory that I made the map from the center there, and you could see this area on the map. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start just laying the foundations, and then I'll probably pause recording, work on it for a while, and give sort of like progress reports or something. So, let's see. I don't want to make it too enormous. That's kind of cool over there. This little floating thing here. So let me just kind of lay out with dirt how I might want to do this. I haven't really thought about how I want to have it look, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Also, I just broke down and made a diamond shovel. Threw like a level 7 enchantment on it, got unbreaking 2. It's not bad. So how big is that? I think that should be plenty big. I'm doing an even number here because I want to have double doors on it. How many did I say that was? 26? 1, 2, 3, 4. $20? 26, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 26. But I kind of don't want it to be just the square again. So I'll probably make some modifications to this, like it'll be 26 wide, but maybe it'll look something more like that. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and pause recording, and then I'll be back once I've made a little bit of progress on it. See you in a second. Alright, so I got the basic frame in place. I mean, it's just going to be pretty much like this. I've got some plans for this entrance here. I want to do something kind of cool with the redstone, so I'm leaving that open for now. But this is basically what it'll look like as far as size. Yeah. So let's see. I think what I might do is actually go back to my house, since don't want to go too far that way. I didn't bring any redstone with me, so I think I'm going to go ahead and bring some more stuff with me, and then I'll get to work on the doors. So yeah, just a progress update. I'll see you in a few. Alright, I'm back with just a quick progress report. Don't pay any attention to those yet. I've just been making a T flip-flop switch here so that I can use buttons in 2 directions basically. Let me see if I can hook this up really quick. Basically the output's going to be right here. You see right now it's powered. So for instance, if I had a door here, it would be open right now. Go over here. And now this is going to be in an unpowered state. Give me 1 second. So this piston, for example, right now is in an unpowered state. If I press the button here, and now it's in a powered state. So essentially I'm doing with this button what a lever would normally do. And there might be a more efficient way to do this, but this is the way that I normally do it. So what I'm going to end up doing is obviously putting the button up here, probably this side, right here, and then this side as well. It does work in 2 directions. And then hopefully have like something with pistons here. We'll see. Right now I'm just doing the circuitry, some of it, and then I'll figure out what I'm actually going to do with it afterwards. So here's my progress report. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so here's an example of it working with these pistons here. I set it up a little bit clumsily because I wasn't thinking about where this mechanism actually was, but it'll work fine when I'm done with it. So right now you can see I've got this redstone torch here powering both of these pistons. Same thing with this one, powering both of these, so they're activated. Then I will sorry, I was just realizing this needed to be a little bit different. It'll work like that. So now my button is still way down here, but obviously it'll be up there at the end. So they were activated. Press the button, circuit flip-flops, I guess would be the way to say it. And now they're open. And up here you'll notice it's pretty compact. This is really the only thing that's going to be there, and then obviously I can cover these like this. Say something like that. I just have to have that going from the other side, and then it'll work. Like I said, I accidentally set it up a little bit clumsily, but it should be okay. That's basically how it works. So I'm going to get back to work, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back again, and I've got sort of, I've got sort of a rough example right now. This is basically how it's going to be. I'm just going to replace this and bury all the wiring. So yeah, that's it. What I'm going to need to do is then hook up one to the other side, but that shouldn't be too difficult. And then yeah, that'll be done. And then I'm going to decide if I'm going to put another one over there. I'm not sure yet if I want to do that. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I probably won't, but well, we'll see. So I'll be back once this is finished. Alright, back again. This is pretty much the final product here. Wiring is completely hidden. I got buttons on both sides, and I actually decided to make a double set. So you'll see there's a set here and a set here, I think. And this will work from either side. So I can open it on this side, or close it rather, open it on this side, come back and close it on this side, and it'll work from either side. I think that's pretty neat. What I was thinking about doing, but then I realized it was going to be kind of annoying to do, was to make one of them open faster than the other. So for instance, from this side, these ones would open first, and then these ones. Well, doing that was simple enough, but then I wanted to make it where when I hit this side, these ones would open first, and then these ones. But what happened was, when I would hit these ones, those ones would still open, and then these ones. And I think in order to do it the way I wanted, I would have to set up a whole other circuit down there, and I don't want to do that, so I think this is pretty good. Yeah, I like it. Just a quick view of the circuitry. Again, this is probably a really clumsy way to do it, and I'm sure there's a better way, but this is what it looks like. This is just stuff going around there to the pistons, and then the repeaters are just to make everything hit at the same time. So yeah, that's it. I think it looks good. Let's just see it a couple more times. And of course, if there's actually anything in here, it'll get stuck when it'll get stuck in here. Maybe I could have a lava drop down or something. Probably not, though. So there's that. I'm just going to close off the top up here. All in all, I think it turned out pretty well. And I'm out of stone bricks, but I do have some regular stone. And actually, I have a lot more stone bricks back at my my house, but I just don't want to have to go get them. Yeah, so there we go. It's fairly compact. The circuit on the bottom probably could have done that a little bit better, but like I said, it works. It looks pretty good. I think so, anyway. And I decided to just do one entrance. Alright, so there's that. Let me go ahead and set up a little bit more, and then I'll just see where I am. So yeah, back again. This is the design I decided to go with for the floor. It's half slabs and sandstone. I saw this design in one of Vec's maps, actually, and except in that map it was an odd number of blocks, so it would have been every other, like this. But because I have an even number here, if I tried to checker it that way, it would look a little bit awkward. So I decided to go with the 2x2 squares, and I think it looks pretty good. It's a nice break from just the stone bricks everywhere thing. So I'm going to keep going on this, and I'll be back. Alright, well, I ran out of stuff, so this is probably where I'm going to leave it for now. I like the way it looks so far. The stuff's just here temporarily, obviously. So I'm going to need a lot more supplies to finish this thing. Spooky. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and head back to my house, and I'll see you in a few minutes, or a few seconds in your case. Alright, here we are back at home sweet home. I'm going to stash some of my stuff, and then I think we're going to be done for this time. Although this episode is actually shorter, I've been working for a pretty long time on this this project, and I'm getting kind of tired, so I think I'm going to call it quits for now, and then I'll be back next episode, and we'll continue working on it. And I'll probably continue working on it. Not on the recording, just what's the word I'm looking for? I'll just continue working on it on my own, and then probably post a video next time that I've got some more work done on it. So until then, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and you know, the usual. I'll see you next video. Thanks a lot for watching.